tell you about this girl that you know you wanna touch, but she don't care about
our favorite guys. This is Bobby V.
Hello.
Yeah, in the studio with us. How are you, man?
Hey man, I'm good. I'm blessed. I'm working hard, and I'm happy to be here with you guys. I remember the last time I was here, it was you know, it was a while back. So
yeah,
it was a while ago.
You guys are still looking the same. Besides, you have one on the way.
Besides, I'm a little chunkier.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, wasn't Bobby here about 9 months ago?
You're funny.
Oh! It ain't. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
As Shaggy would say, it wasn't me.
Congratulations on everything, man, and to hop on this tour with Brandy, I can imagine that has got to be a dynamic duo on stage. I mean, to have you come out and her come out and do your thing, man. What a cool show it's going to be tonight at Willett Hall in Portsmouth. Give me the vibe of this tour, this show.
I'm very excited, you know, to perform with someone like Brandy. You know, before I came out, Brandy was out. She was doing music.
Right.
And, you know, you always look up to artists that are successful, especially outside of the music realm. And, you know, her having being on TV and stuff like that, you know, as an artist, you always want to cross that platform. So for me to be able to, you know, do shows with Brandy and be independent and still do like all the things that artists on major labels do, and to still be, you know, traveling the world, and you know, it's just really a blessing, man. And I never take for granted, you know, the opportunities and where I am in my career. I never take it for granted. I'm always thankful for it.
Bobby V's in the studio with us. You can follow him on Twitter. It's just twitter.com/BobbyV.
Yep.
Get the latest updates on the tour.
Yep.
Private pictures, ladies.
Private pictures.
And I have to say this, it's not a new do, but it's different than the one we saw last time you came in. If you haven't seen the curls, lady.
Well, you know, I've actually, you know, I've been growing my hair out a little thicker now, so I'm kind of feeling this little style right now, you know.
I like it. I think it's cool, man.
Yeah. So just a different little look for me, you know. As time progresses, you feeling different things, and I look at myself in the mirror and I say, what can I do different this time that I did from last year? So, you know, just trying to switch it up a little bit. You also seem like, since the last time we saw you, and this is weird anytime a guy says this to another guy, you look cut, man. Have you been hitting the gym or what? Oh, man, I stay in the gym.
Yeah.
And, I just actually posted some pictures on my Instagram, which is Bobby V1. Yesterday I was in the gym going hard. I do a lot of boxing and stuff like that now, because I want to take my shirt off on stage. You know what I'm saying?
Don't say that in front of Miss Brandy.
I just came to say hi.
Thank you.
You good?
Yeah,
I'm ready to run.
See you tonight, Bobby.
So yeah, we just you know, just in the gym working hard, man. You know, trying to stay buff and sexy for the ladies, man. You know, the ladies. Sometimes I feel like taking my shirt off. You know, as long as I shave my chest the night before, we are good to go. You know what I mean?
Let's talk Dust Till Dawn, man.
Dust Till Dawn.
Yeah.
Yes, Dust Till Dawn, man. It's my 5th album. You know, it's an independent album. You can get it on iTunes. You can go to some stores and get it if you want to see the sexiness of Bobby V. That's when you go get that CD, so you can see the beautiful pictures that I got in there. But the album is in stores right now. 5th album. Got a lot of great features. You know, first single Mirror with Wayne on it.
Yeah, that was a good record, by the way.
Yeah. We had that record. I got a record called Tipsy Love with Future on it.
Right.
Just shot a video with K. Michelle from Love and Hip Hop.
I was just gonna say the fact that you put K. Michelle on. When we watched Love and Hip Hop, of course, we liked her. Yeah. So good. That's good on you.
She has a good story, man, and you know, she's real cool people, real down to earth, and she can really sing her ass off. You know, you know, I put her on the album, and you know, it just really made it right. And I also have Cassidy and Red Cafe on the album as well.
And this guy right here.
Gucci.
Yeah.
Gucci. Gucci is on the album as well. So this is
I'm just glad you put Gucci on the album. He's not trying to beat you up or nothing like he's doing everybody else.
Yeah, man. So, you know, the album's definitely complete, man. This is my most feature-heavy album that I've done.
Yeah.
And, you know, me being independent, my 5th album, I really wanted to give the people, you know, what they want. And, you know, these days they want a lot of features and stuff like that, so I gave it to them.
Definitely. Bobby V's in the studio with us. He'll be at Portsmouth's Willett Hall tonight.
Shaggy, what up?
Brandy. Oh! And he'll be taking his shirt off and shouting that.
I gotta make sure I shave my chest, though. I brought my clippers there in my bag. I didn't want to mess up my bathroom at the crib. So you know, I'm gonna mess
So you mess up the hotel.
Yeah, mess up the hotel
That's all you paid for.
they're gonna thoroughly clean it. You know, so you know, and if I have to clean my own facility, it's a little hard. I gotta wait on my cleaning lady. She comes once a month, and that's just too long. So.
You mentioned a lot of the features on the album, and you got some good talent lined up on this album, man.
Yeah.
Is there anybody that you're dying to work with that you haven't got to work with yet, but you're like thinking, man, if I could pick up the phone and have this guy in the studio or this lady in the studio with me right tomorrow, it would be them. Who's number one on that list for you?
It would have to be Kanye West, man. You know, I've really, over the last couple of years, I've really respected what he has been doing as an artist and what he's been doing as a businessman, entrepreneur, all the things that he's done. And I wouldn't mind following in his footsteps and definitely working with him. So.
If Kanye called you tomorrow and said, I want you to jump on the Good Music roster, would you in a heartbeat, or are there issues where you kind of legal issues, or would you?
Oh man, you know, outside of the legal issues, that wouldn't be. I would definitely, you know, take that. You know? I've also been talking to Wayne, you know, about maybe coming to YMCMB. But you know, I've been an independent artist for my last 3 albums, and
you've been doing very well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not like you've been drowning, man. You're floating on.
I'm not gonna talk trash about any other label, but you've been doing fine.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've been working. It's a lot of hard work. Me and my manager, Courtney Stewart, you know, we put a lot of hard work into it. But you know, at the end of the day, I'm able to put out music when I want to. I'm able to still, you know, be relevant, and I'm able to still compete. Maybe at not the level as somebody that has the major check behind them, but I'm still able to compete. You know, at the end of the day, as long as you're in the game, hey, you might hit that game-winning 3. As long as you stay in, you know. So that's really what it's all about.
And I want to say this too. We talk about this all the time, Nick, us on the show, that when artists have number 1, number 2 records and they're on a major label, how important it is to meet the artist and the music director and all that. Bobby V's in town with no label behind him, and the reason why he's in the studio is because him and his manager kept in touch with me. And so I went straight to Courtney, their manager, and said, look, he's in town, come. Well, a lot of artists, they don't get that. They don't understand that. So I want to give a shout out to you and your management team for just knowing the business.
Yeah. That's what, and you know, going independent on my 3rd album, it really showed me a lot about the business. And some things in the business you don't really want to see as an artist. Some things you're like, wow, you know, I'm mad that I saw that. It's just kind of like a girl that's cheating on you, and you actually see her in the act cheating on you. Some things you don't want to know and see. But, I mean, being in this business, it's good that you get the chance to see it. So later on, or when you're done being an artist, you can help somebody else along the way, or you can even have a major job in the business. So, you know, just by learning everything, you know, it's been good to me.
So check it out. Follow Bobby V on Twitter, twitter.com/BobbyV. Go see him tonight at Willett Hall in Portsmouth. There's one question I had to ask you, and we were kind of talking to Brandy about this too when she was in here. It's going to sound like a silly question, but it's really not. Is it more important these days in your industry to have a hit song or to have a good album?
I think it's more important to have a hit record. Because honestly, people are not buying albums anymore.
And that's why I brought it up. You're absolutely right about that.
People aren't buying albums, but they will hear a hit record, and depending on how hot your record is, that's your touring right there. Especially if you have a track record with a lot of hit records, and you just adding another hit song. People are constantly hearing you, and that's your visuals. And one thing, if you have a hit record, people are like, he must have an album out, you know. So I think it's more important these days, and I really focus on making a quality, great album. But people aren't going to get albums like that, especially R&B music. You know, people are more just focused on the single, and I think that that's what you have to focus on nowadays as an artist.
Well, you really called it right, Shag. Somebody who's not layered or insulated by 150 label guys, you may have a better understanding of this business than anybody else.
And he probably won't pat himself or see him on the back, so that's why I did.
So here's the deal. Go see Bobby V tonight with Brandy at Willett Hall in Portsmouth, and that door is always open for you, man. So anytime you're in town, we'd love to have you.
Y'all make sure y'all come out. I got my band with me. Shout out to Murph on the keys. Shout out to Jeff on the drums. You know, I got a 2-piece band, and it sounds like a 10-piece. So, and I remember having like 5 or 6 cats on the band, and it was just almost too much. And now I just got the perfect combination with my band, and I'm excited. Y'all come out. I know Brandy has her band as well, and whenever you have a show with a band, it's to another level. You know, so I'm excited about it.
An intimate evening with Bobby V.
Yes, intimate, and after we're gonna get even more. after the show, we can get even more intimate. And,
if any of that hair grows back, you can shave it off.
Yes, you can. Matter of fact, you can do a whole body shave.
Oh, then.
With your tongue. Oh, shit.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Vulgar. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'm an R&B guy.
No, hey, we love that. Don't worry about it. On that note, Bobby V, give it up.
Yeah!
Some Bobby,